Hello les gens, bienvenue sur frappstéjeux.fr ou sur mon blog itisson3.fr. On se retrouve ici pour une nouvelle petite vidéo pour notre aventure sur The Wolf Among Us. Donc je rappelle, développé par Telltale Games, nous allons ici nous attaquer au deuxième épisode intitulé Poudre aux yeux qui est sorti le 4 février 2014. Allez hop, je ne vais pas vous faire poireauter plus longtemps, c'est parti pour un tour les amis. Vous allez sûrement avoir droit à un petit récapitulatif de l'épisode précédent.
Mr. Toad?
Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Look, whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
I'm D. He's dumb.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and, they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this part of rich fucks in the woods need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything. If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. You'd be talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and... I'm trying to help you, Bigby.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding. look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Do you hear that? Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
We have to go, now.
What did you do to her?
She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours, and everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
Bien pratique ce genre de choses, n'est-ce pas?
Thanks for the lift.
Certainly. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful. And, Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct.
He's working for somebody, and whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders. I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too. You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies, and now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was... I guess fine, I suppose.
She just told me to be careful.
She was always fond of you, Bigby.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby. For Miss White.
I got it.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on, just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Hello, Big B.
I want answers, D.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Shh. It's been better, but we're not here to talk about me. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why? You looking to change your occupation? You'd be good at it, I think.
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please. I don't want to see that.
Ça a quand même l'air de le déranger, quoi, ou de le dégoûter. J'ai du mal à croire que c'est celui qui puisse avoir fait ce genre de choses. Puis en même temps, il est avec nous, comme il le dit.
This is why we're here. Someone killed this woman, and we need to know who.
I get it, I do, but I can't tell you what I don't know.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't. My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty. We do our job and we keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother? Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
This imbecile will have him going in circles.
He's
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way. Couldn't hurt, I guess.
On se la joue bon et mauvais flic. Nous savons déjà qui est le mauvais.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this. So where's your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this.
You went to find Faith's what?
Her apartment. I went to her apartment. That's no secret, you saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
Come on, D. What did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean, you know what she did for a living, right?
What did she steal?
I don't know. Just some dumb thing my boss was after.
Your boss?
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for?
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
On continue.
I'm saving that.
This is really... What's the point of this?
Voilà, vraiment j'essaie de jouer le bon flic, hein. Je veux dire que tout le monde n'est pas gentil avec eux, donc...
What are you planning to do exactly?
Here.
Yeah, all right. Wanna see a trick?
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy, despite what Beauty says about you. At least, you're not a total bastard anyway. But I just can't give you that information.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! And not getting any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
Snow!
What's going on down here?
Snow.
Quelle surprise, n'est-ce pas? Et le générique que j'adore. Je ne sais pas vous, mais artistiquement parlant, je trouve très réussi.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
Yeah.
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't actually dead...
I was working on this case. After our conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is. If it's not Faith's body.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
And they'll come looking for me. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems? Because that's what my job is right now.
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Ça fait mal.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Right.
Pauvre Bigby. Je suis tout de même content de voir que Blanche est encore en vie. Ça rassure quelque part. Ça fait du bien même, je dirais. Je me demande si c'est pas Excalibur qu'on voit au
TJ's
fond.
over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Donc apparemment ils sont occupés avec le miroir. Nous on va faire notre petit tour. Comme dans le premier épisode nous avons des cartes de tarot.
These can't solve murders.
Et on va les regarder quand même parce que bon on l'a déjà fait avant et elles ont changé.
That's appropriate. The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me, well, who knows? I hope you can find what you're looking for.
Cette fois-ci nous ne gardons pas de cartes, on continue.
And acids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
I like about Crane. Ensuite...
Snow's perfume.
On va retourner sur le livre de comptes. Voir s'il y a du nouveau quant à la lisibilité.
Seems like not much has changed between me and Woody.
C'est là qu'on se rend compte qu'il s'est passé peu de temps en fait puisque rien n'a été ramassé ou déplacé.
What I said, Snow. Beauty and Beast. Always putting on a show for each other. I will get to the bottom of this.
Pauvre Faith.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
In a minute.
When you're ready.
Ok. Bon. On va d'abord aller voir Seiji et son père, Monsieur Toad. Monsieur Crapaud, si vous préférez en français. Et d'ailleurs, bon, on verra ça peut-être plus tard, à la fin de l'épisode. Enfin, à la fin.
Oh, that's enough. Mira, vanish! Cancel!
What the hell are you doing?
What? I wasn't touching nothing.
What's going on?
Don't worry, no harm done. Right, Bigby?
We'll talk about this later.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
C'est à nous. Alors... Interrogatoire.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw... I saw the lady.
It's okay, son. Careful, Bigby.
I wasn't.
I know.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater?
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Did you see who it was?
No.
Did you hear anyone laughing?
No.
Did you hear anything else?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Okay, you can go.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, then.
That that went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now?
In a minute.
When you're ready.
Je veux d'abord aller voir le miroir. Au moins, nous avons été sympas avec CG. Maintenant, la question, c'est qui a fait le coup? Pourquoi?
Hey, Mirror.
Hello, Bigby. Nice to see you.
You probably knew Snow was alive the whole time, didn't you?
Possibly so, but the moment has passed. You didn't rhyme, and you never asked. But as you know, I'm quite prolific, if you want me to show you someone specific.
Where can I find Tweedledum? That piece of scum. The woodsman and I were fighting. Now I want to know where he's hiding. Well, that's helpful.
Là, j'aurais bien aimé qu'il me montre un peu plus quand même. J'aurais dû lui demander ceux qui regardaient le crapaud. Mais vu que ça concerne le crapaud, je pense pas qu'il m'aurait laissé faire. Bon. Allez hop, c'est parti.
Also, I'd like you to get me some information on this neighborhood watch program that the Mundys have.
I believe I already have some pamphlets on file.
You want to go look at the body now?
Oui, on y va.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Evidence, preuve.
Come on.
Ce sont des preuves, les evidences. En anglais. Enfin, des preuves, pièce à conviction si vous préférez. Ah, le fameux puits magique, où le bûcheron avait peur qu'on le jette dedans. La question c'est qu'est-ce qu'il y a au fond? Apparemment on y fait disparaître tout ce qu'on ne veut plus voir. Il y a de quoi se poser des questions. Je crois justement que le puits magique ça vient de Blanche-Neige, mais je n'en suis pas sûr. Parce qu'elle s'amuse justement à chanter à côté d'un puits à un moment ou à un autre. Enfin s'amuse, façon de parler. Et elle dit que le puits est magique. Un pouvoir magique sommeille dans ce puits. Il me semble que c'est ça les paroles exactes. Enfin... La pauvre. Du moins dans le dessin animé de Disney.
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
You gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just... a little... strange. The glamour is so effective, it's... invasive. But... just do what you need to do.
Bon, regardons un petit peu tout ça.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
En tout cas, elle a perdu des couleurs, la dame. Hein.
It looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests. That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Bon, nous avons tout vu pour le moment. Ici, on va passer au bas.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Je vous avoue que j'étais pas tombé là-dessus. De toute façon, elle est morte.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it? Flowers.
Yeah.
Intéressant, je l'avais pas remarqué, moi, ça, la première fois. J'ai même pas vu, en fait, qu'on pouvait activer la main. Pourtant, j'ai déjà fait l'épisode 2 fois, hein, pour le préciser. Pour voir les différents choix.
She was tied up?
They tied cinder blocks to her ankles, so she would sink. Oh.
Effectivement, AO.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
Her glamour is defective.
Oh, defective?
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
Bon, bah c'est déjà ça. Ensuite, voyons voir les différents éléments qu'il y a dans les poches.
What is that?
It's your perfume.
How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
Ensuite, ici.
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out. Huh.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Alors, c'est parti, nous devons former un décor, enfin un visuel. Voilà.
Dear, what does that mean? Oh.
Donc pour commencer.
Is that...
It's your hair.
Ça doit pas lui plaire à la dame là. Et enfin, deuxième élément.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
All right, you can calm down. It's not like you haven't seen a troll before.
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
Maybe Holly knows.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
That's not the same thing.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But...
We should leave now. You ready?
Yeah.
Pan dans tes dents, le vieux. J'avais refusé aussi dans ma première partie, hein. Ce n'est pas un choix calculé. Qui est ce personnage? Que fait-il dans le bar? Vous le saurez au prochain épisode. On va faire un petit tour du côté du livre des fables. Je ne sais plus vraiment où est-ce que je m'étais arrêté. Par ici, il me semble. Donc on va continuer à lire un petit peu tout ce qu'il nous raconte. À savoir qu'apparemment, dans l'épisode 1, j'ai raté une information. Hein, et dans l'épisode 2 aussi, pour le moment. Donc je ne sais pas quel est le nouvel élément que j'ai débloqué. Ah si, c'est le miroir. Bon, bizarre. Bon, je n'ai pas encore trouvé le moyen de débloquer la dernière image ici. Je m'étais arrêté où du coup? Je m'étais arrêté ici, je crois. Trompe-l'œil, charme de déguisement. Ah oui, parce que je ne voulais pas vous montrer le prince Laurence et je ne vous ai rien présenté à la fin de l'épisode 3. Les trompe-l'œil sont des charmes qui permettent à leurs utilisateurs de changer d'apparence. Ils sont coûteux mais peuvent être achetés par des fables non humaines pour passer pour des humains auprès des communs. Des trompe-l'œil pour bon marché peuvent être trouvés dans les quartiers les plus malfamés de Fableville, mais ils sont souvent peu fiable et enclin à des défaillances soudaines. Prince Laurence, mari de Face. Après s'être échappé des royaumes, le prince Laurence et sa femme Face furent immédiatement victimes de la dure réalité du monde des communs. Ils emménagèrent à New York dans l'espoir de trouver de l'aide auprès de la communauté de leurs congénères Fables. Mais avec trop peu d'argent pour vivre dans Fableville même, ils durent s'installer dans un appartement en bordure de leur quartier. Malheureusement, cela voulait dire qu'ils étaient hors de vue et hors des esprits en ce qui concernait l'insistance du gouvernement. Avec ces diminutions des perspectives, Face quitta Laurence pour essayer de s'en sortir seul. Maintenant, dans sa femme pour le soutenir, Laurence lutte pour se remotiver et sombre rapidement dans la dépression. Les Tweedles. Gory alloué donc Dom et Dee. Les frères Tweedles, Dom et Dee, sont des gros bras alloués. Ils ont l'air humains, ce qui leur permet d'accomplir leur contrat dans le monde des communs sans être suspectés. Ils sont aussi inséparables qu'impitoyables. Holly, propriétaire du Trip Trap. Holly est ce genre de troll qui ne fait pas dans la dentelle et qui est la propriétaire du Trip Elle a un trompe-l'œil pour paraître humaine, mais ses clients en savent bien plus sur elle. Holly prend soin de ses habitués, souvent des fables opprimés avec des petites choses à partager. Mais elle n'a aucune patience pour le gouvernement de Fableville, qui n'a rien fait pour retrouver sa sœur disparue. Grendel vagabond. Grendel veut juste qu'on le laisse tranquille. Autrefois dans les anciens jours, il terrorisait les salles hydromel du Nord, mais récemment on peut le trouver installé sur le tabouret le plus au fond de la salle de quelques bars calmes et craignos de New York. Il déteste le bruit de la ville, mais doit y travailler pour se permettre d'acheter son trompe-l'œil. À l'opposé de son comportement bourru, il est férocement loyal aux quelques personnes qui ont appris à lui offrir l'espace et le silence qu'il désire. Lui parler, c'est comme regarder le décompte d'une bombe, c'est juste une question de temps. Barbe-Bleue, une riche canaille. Barbe-Bleue est parvenue à s'échapper des royaumes avec toutes ses richesses intactes et continue à être une des plus riches fables de New York. Le gouvernement de Fableville dépend de ses généreuses contributions et utilise souvent cette influence pour son propre bénéfice. En tant qu'ancien tueur en série, il proclame que les jours où il décapitait ses épouses sont terminés. Mais même s'il était capable de stopper les violentes habitudes qu'il avait au royaume, cela ne l'a pas empêché de faire une petite visite occasionnelle en bas de Crooked Lane. Qu'est-ce que c'est que Crooked Lane? Bref. Donc la pitié de Bigby. Au cours des jours qui ont conduit à l'exode, le grand méchant loup chassait des armées d'hommes et de gobelins dans la forêt noire. Ses forces d'invasion avaient chassé les proies favoris de la grande bête et leur propre chair était pourrie par la corruption, un remplacement difficilement acceptable. Il fit un jeu de détruire leurs campements, de dévorer leurs veillères de nuit et de perturber leur train de ravitaillement tout en épargnant leurs prisonniers. Un jour, il brisa leur rang et découvrit une femme particulière qu'il retenait captive. Sa peau était blanche comme la neige et ses cheveux étaient aussi sombres que le ciel nocturne. Il s'approcha d'elle et, sachant qu'aucune épée ne pourra faire face à la puissance du loup géant, plaça bravement ses chaînes dans la gueule de la bête. Il la libéra, mais les années passeraient avant que tous les deux ne se rencontrent à nouveau dans le monde des communs. La pitié de Barbe-Bleue, dernière femme de Barbe-Bleue. Après une longue série de mariages aboutissant à des disparitions mystérieuses, la dernière femme de Barbe-Bleue dans les royaumes fut naturellement suspicieuse à son sujet. Un jour, il partit au travail, la laissant seule dans son domaine. Il lui donna libre accès à toutes les chambres, mais lui fit promettre de ne pas ouvrir le placard au rez-de-chaussée. Elle lui désobéit, bien sûr, et découvrit l'emplacement des femmes disparues. Lorsque Barbe-Bleue revint, il sut qu'il devait la tuer avant qu'elle ne révèle son secret meurtrier. Elle le persuada de lui accorder un moment pour prier, ce qu'il accepta à contre-cœur. Ce petit moment de miséricorde donna à ses frères le temps d'arriver et de la sauver. Et les crimes de Barbe-Bleue furent révélés. 13e étage. Le 13e étage de l'immeuble des Sylves est le foyer d'un groupe de sorcières et sorciers chargés de la protection de Fableville. Ils utilisent leur pouvoir pour garder la communauté cachée des yeux fouineurs des communs, mais toute magie a ses limites, et chaque sort a son coup. Le miroir magique, je viens de le débloquer. Le miroir magique parle le plus souvent en rime et demande que les autres fassent de même. Il exige également que vous lui disiez le nom de n'importe quel objet ou personne que vous souhaitez trouver. Si vous suiviez ces règles, le miroir vous montrera un aperçu de ce que vous voulez voir, mais rien de plus. Le puits magique. Le puits magique est situé dans... Ah non, on va s'arrêter là. Parce que je ne veux pas que vous lisiez ce qu'il y a à côté. Voilà. Vous voyez ce que je viens de voir où on en est. Bref, vous verrez la suite plus tard. Donc j'espère que cette vidéo vous a plu, que vous avez passé un agréable moment en ma compagnie. On se retrouvera quant à nous très bientôt pour la suite des événements. En attendant, un grand merci à vous tous. Je vous souhaite pour plein de bonheur. Pensez positif, n'hésitez pas à découvrir les vidéos de mes camarades filmeurs sur frapstesjeux.fr ou sur mon blog etisson3.fr. Passez une agréable fin de journée et à ciao tout le monde. Salut!